You watch Stunts for you. I got a sensor door in my bag too, Spank. That bag behind you. Right there. Get down, though. Get down, bitch.
Man, I hate getting snuck, bro.
Trap must got it. Be quiet.
You got a piece of
Spank. Go get that nigga trap.
These niggas just don't know how to fucking quit, don't they? God damn.
All right, Coach, from one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Washington Redskins and the Kansas City Chiefs.
They're about to drown.
The final playoff push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up.
Oh, bullshit.
2 of them got SDMs and the other one got a sniper.
And them niggas fucking.
They're right beside you. They're right beside you. Get out the water. Get out the water and fight.
Go to your left.
You ain't got no more minis. Just get out and fight.
Oh, I hear.
Right beside you, bro.
Right there.
Yep. Get the straggler. Get the straggler. Fuck the straggler. Fuck the straggler, Spank.
Bitch.
Spank, kill him, Spank.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. You had that photo shot. Them nigga trying to shoot him.
A yard or two shy of the 30.
I said, ooh, what the fuck?
Now he finds his first carry. He finds an opening past the 40 and all the way up to the 46. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They go play action here on 1st down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker roll that they can fall back on anymore.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now it's Hines. And he is going to lose yardage here. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
Who didn't see us, Frank?
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Zach Brown. They were ball hawks last week. They had a trio of interceptions on defense. In the first drive, they pick up right where they left off.
They're creating quite a reputation for themselves, aren't they? And sometimes what happens is, when they know that the defense can take the ball away, as they saw the previous week, now you try too hard to not let them take it away, and you force yourself into errors. They've intimidated them in a sense and gotten the ball from them.
First carry for Darius Geis. Oh, and now he pulls him over. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early, because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Double.
To throw on 2nd down is Smith. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And a loose football. But the Redskins look to get this one back, and indeed they did. It's still Washington football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. On first down, this is Geis. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. The linebacker, Anthony Hitchens, there on the stop.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Smash your ass again with the pistol, bitch ass nigga.
Here's Smith. Throwing middle, and it's complete.
Yeah, you got hit in the face with the pistol,
and he gets
nigga.
it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. His first catch there. Good for 10 yards.
Then I slapped you with the pistol. Cause you my nigga, I don't want to shoot you.
31 now on 1st and 10.
Cause you know I wasn't gonna shoot you. Now where we going?
Now a first down throw. It's Smith. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And a
I just seen trap jump. I'm trying to see where he's going.
Get the football back.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
So now here are the Chiefs as their offense makes their way back out onto the field. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team...
That's caught inside the 20.
Get this out
For a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs are going to take a first
lead.
Yeah,
you can have a score like
And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers. That meant fly route, go. Look out. Going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Butker now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So out now come the Redskins. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
And the drive begins with a run by Geis. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Here's Smith now on 2nd down. Josh Doxson's got it complete. Smith finding Doxson that time for a Washington first.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. On 1st and 10, Smith. Flush to his right. A deep ball for Dotson. That's caught inside the 20. A big play there. Smith to Dotson. 43 yards.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Now a first carry for their fullback. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
That's someone who's pretty happy right there. That's the defensive coordinator. Body after body getting to him before he can get started.
It don't matter.
15, yeah. Where's? 12.
To throw on 2nd down. Smith. He'll be hit.
Come up the back door, Trey.
Trey Hendrickson in there to get him for a loss of 5. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have
to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
3 times over here, right? And I got a GKS.
And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Third and long, it's Smith. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sign of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. And Gostkowski's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
Yeah, things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to the goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. And the Chiefs now getting set to go. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, to see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
And he'll get this one up to the 26. The linebacker, C.J. Mosley, in on the stop.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to slip through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. As the Chiefs in possession of the football as we begin the second quarter. They face a 2nd and 7 to start things out.
Who you niggas at? I see. Right.
This is Hines, and he powers his way up past the 30. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or two short here with 3rd down coming up.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
Mahomes looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. And out across midfield, down to the 45. And they pick up 25 as they convert on 3rd. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. They go play action. Now Mahomes. Got a man. It's Brashad Perriman. His first catch, good for 14 there and a 1st down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They run with Hines. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Credit the tackle to DJ Swearinger. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
Here's Hines. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
Yeah, because this nigga ain't that. That nigga ain't that straight up.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes.
He got level 2 on this one.
He may try to run for this. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
I got to get my nigga.
Well, partner, nothing comes open here, so he decides to escape out of there, and he doesn't pick up a 1st down, but he does gain additional yardage to set up a possible field goal attempt if they decide to go that route.
So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays. Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that.
I can't.
But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends.
He in a way. He in a way.
I told you to throw him when they wear down a defense.
Fielded about a yard deep.
Spike, quit moving.
4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
No, nigga.
Out comes the Redskin offense now as they get set to begin another possession. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take
that's what I thought to lay down, man.
You described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see
damn, I need to heal before this nigga shoot me. But I'm going to get spanked.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
Yeah, you still can hit the nigga head.
They start on the ground with Geis. Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Let's go. Let's go. 15. 15.
Looking to throw on second down. Smith out to the left. It's complete to Dodson. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Geis receives the pitch. Oh, a nice spin. They'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Smith now looking to throw on second down. Completes it right side to Dodson. And now running right through it. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. It'll be a pickup of 4. Good enough to earn him yet another first down. That time they hit him out of the slot on the drag.
And that route takes some fortitude from the guy running it because he knows he's going through the briar patch, as I like to call it, right? He's trying to work his way through all that traffic and people wanting to put a little contact on him. Really well done.
Update now from a game going on in Pittsburgh. And it's now a 2-touchdown advantage for the Bengals. And we'll be sure to keep an eye on that one as we go along here. On first down, Smith. Able to find his running back, Geis. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one goes for 24 yards.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Smith now to throw. And pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Smith on second down.
I'm still alive, though. Come through this like I see you just landed, baby. I'm here in the back. In the middle of
it. They get 17 down to the 17. It's a first down. Two minutes to play here in the first half.
Oh, this dirty ass nigga dropped his health pack by me. Oh, you stupid bitch. He right there too,
This
Trap. Soon as you cross
offense
that
finding
shit.
its legs now. Here's another
Soon as
first
you
and
cross
10.
that shit. Yeah, that nigga dropped the health pack by me. Hit him in the face, man. I know, I see that. This shit look bad. That's him right there.
They'll hand it down to Geis. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
What the fucking gun this nigga got? It's all on you, Spank. No, I was talking about the nigga that killed Trap. The nigga that killed me and Trap. They would get helicopters in the back, just fly around through there, ain't no one nigga there.
Here's Smith to throw on 2nd down. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Redskins are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Now Stephen Gostkowski on for the extra point. Extra point good by Gostkowski. And we are even at 10 apiece. So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out now the Chiefs offensive unit ready to do battle again. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Okay.
So the incompletion,
you getting that
and
bitch
now it's
live,
2nd and 10
you should have
again from the
thirsted that nigga, man.
25-yard line.
Here we go now. Green 90. Green 90. Slow.
That nigga say. That nigga.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got it.
Say, check me out. Check me out.
At the 30 here. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
When you see zone defense,
that nigga open no way. That nigga shooting that bitch while he's coming down.
You got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Fabian Moreau. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? Here's Smith. This one complete to Jordan Reed. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
15. Yellow.
On 1st down, it's Smith. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Shane Ray coming in hard on the blitz. He gets him down for a loss of 4. And here the pressure from the outside linebacking spot.
And normally when that happens and they're able to get home, that means the other guys on his team helped him out a lot. But they occupied people to allow it to be no less than a one-on-one situation, allows him to get home.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
God damn, I got 30 seconds. I might as well just fight.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. A shotgun snap for Smith. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on fourth down. Tyreek Hill back deep for Kansas City.
Fuck it. Everybody fucking with Turbine? Niggas fucking with Turbine, though.
And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away.
Turbine, man. You better hit and get y'all ass up, man. Niggas might be
The
on their
Chiefs
way,
offense now making their way back onto the field. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Let's get out of there.
9 seconds to play, likely the final snap of the first half as it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Green 90. Green 90.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw, eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
My job.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Shit, I got a medal on them, bitches.
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. So we have reached halftime here in a good one. 10-10 is our score. As we'll send you with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, and ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. The Redskins offense now, they head back onto the field. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. To throw on second down, Smith. It's hauled in by Doxson. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Damn, nigga, you stuck.
15.
Looking to throw on second down. Smith. Doxson with a grab over the middle. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they've put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
It's normal, man.
Smith now 12 of 16 thus far. It's 1st and 10.
I got another year.
On the handoff, it's Geis. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
To throw on 2nd down is Smith. And it's complete to Mitchell. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage, as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage, because man coverage, they're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
I got one more outside of it.
Would have been right at about a 52-yard field goal try, but no, they are going to go for this thing on 4th down.
Man, that's about to beat me out.
They snap it to Smith. Buying time to his left. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Redskins go for it, but it doesn't pan out. And the Chiefs' defense comes up with a stop. So here's the Chiefs' offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start and you just tell you guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for our offense, we can roll. And they played out perfectly. Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do in the half, which is find those weaknesses and now attack them and score some points.
Break this tie. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. Now a loose football. The ball comes out. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. Here it's 3rd and 2.
I was just getting that bitch out of my inventory.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He's got a man. It's Williams. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through picking up the first.
From
midfield, here's Mahomes. This is complete to Watkins on the slant. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down.
Well, as this game continues to evolve in the NFL, you know how much coaches love run after catch, but you know what they love even more? Completion.
Yeah, just holding on to the ball.
Catch it, cover it, tuck it away. Whatever you get after that is almost gravy. That's how a lot of these receivers are being taught now.
And he'll be stopped up quickly here at the 38. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Got an Elo over here.
They run again with Hines. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards.
Well, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Ware takes the give from Mahomes. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Tackle made there by Zach Brown.
It's over here, man. Look, over here on me,
when we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Yeah, I'm going to put on this game. Over there. You got an elo on this one right here from the knee one. Alright.
Now a handoff looking right. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball,
man, that'd be
and
me.
That way you often control the game.
You got a chopper right there, man. I'm going to try to hit that business.
Third down. It's Hines, and this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play, and it'll be 4th down. And Butker able to put this one through, and they will take the lead at 13-10. And they don't get a touchdown here on the opening drive of the third quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
A look at Washington as they come onto the field. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football.
It's not like they were far out,
so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
Now Smith, flushed out right.
No.
And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. Line of scrimmage. Again, the 25. 2nd and 10.
Who got another defensive guard?
2nd and 10. Smith again.
And he comes back with one complete.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. And a quick slant gets exactly 10. And by the nose of the football, they've got a 1st down.
Yeah. No, just pick up the KN and put triangle.
Perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. We're back now in KC. It's been a very hotly contested game at this point. Just a field goal.
Yeah, give me that. I'll take this 2 times off. Yeah. Yeah. I'll drop mine for you. Let me just swap it. Shit, what?
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
Oh, shit.
Now a 1st down throw.
Yep, I'm running at you.
Now he's flushed out left. Now he'll let it go deep left side.
Yeah, I got shot from over there.
It's intercepted. Throwing
I'm
back
about to do
across
him,
his
though.
body. Picked by Kim.
I'm
He's able to
done.
get it back to the 31-yard line. So cancel the interception, pass interference.
And you know what else gets canceled? The return yardage. Makes the play, but now it's all for naught.
Oh, that storm took me out. Storm coming out, we better move. You can run, Frank.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
So the myth has been shattered. Every cornerback in the league is not just a cover corner. Some of them will stick their nose in there and make plays exactly as we just saw there. A big loss suffered by the offense after that nice tackle.
Here's Smith now on second down. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Oh, and after the sack, he's still down on the field. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
Detroit! 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 Detroit!
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. And his first throw since coming in is incomplete.
When everything is in sync on defense, that means everyone's communicating really well, and sometimes it's nonverbal. They just know that when a receiver's in one spot, this person may have him, and he's in another spot, the next defender may have him. And they've squeezed the passing lanes down to where it's so difficult to find an open area to deliver the football. They've made it tough on them all game long.
Well, you talk about clutch. That one was right down Broadway, and this game's all even here in the fourth.
Yeah, he didn't leave any doubt, did he? Good snap, good hold, dead center. Almost like a big-time golfer in a major, firing at a pin from the fairway, trying to win the tournament going down the stretch.
Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild fourth quarter. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And out come the Chiefs now. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up first and 10 at their own 25-yard line. To throw, it's Mahomes. He's going to look deep for Perriman. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 13. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the fourth quarter and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Back there in that Philly. Here we go. Here we go now. Green 39.
This is Geis. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to, but they didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, and it created a big run. So from the 36 now, first and 10.
Leopard. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Shane Ray. Not dropping into coverage. He comes on the blitz and takes him down for a loss of 9. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Detroit! Detroit! Gone! 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 Gone!
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
Oh, well.
Back to throw.
No, we need to pick that shit up.
Now he'll go deep down the middle. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. That had disaster written all over. You've got a right-handed quarterback, a rolling left, and throwing it pretty far downfield.
It's really difficult to do, to try and get your body twisted around into the proper position and get anything on the ball as you heave it downfield. And that's what it actually turns into, a heave. And that's not really a good throw, is it?
Not good, and we saw the result.
Yeah. Put the last house over here, Frank.
Here's a handoff to Hines to begin the drive. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Now Mahomes throwing on second down. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams.
He
takes it inside the 40. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
On the run, it's Ware. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's second and 9.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Might as well, huh? How about this?
Black 58 rail! Black 58 rail!
Man, who by a fan?
Now Mahomes on the bootleg. Escaping the pressure right. And this is incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Yeah, just a bunch of niggas on the ground.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. Oh, no, he lost the football. Into the Redskins' heaven they do.
Well, so much for the 4-minute offense. They were trying to reduce the clock, get in position to win the game, and leave no time for them to come back and catch them. And guess what? They turned the ball over. Yeah, I mean, they had it all set up for themselves, and they let it get away.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10. On the ground, it's Geis. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it second and 4.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. They'll set up to throw. Complete. Richardson has it. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. To give him 17 yards that time, as that'll move the chains.
Yeah, I gotta wait on them niggas, man. I had to jump,
or man coverage. The drag route can be effective when it's run well.
Niggas gonna blow me up, man.
Geis.
I'm behind you.
No gain on the play there, second down.
Fuck it. Go,
and this defense continues to get them. They just can't get really anything going on the ground, can they?
I love the theme that you just brought up. This defense has been tough all game long against the run. We just saw another example of it there.
Yeah.
And now defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Being chased out left. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. Now a whistle and a timeout defensively. Trying to stop it, and they do with 2 seconds to go prior to the 2-minute warning.
Oh, okay. All the damn wrong, bitch ass nigga.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39, green 39. Gone.
He'll drop to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Time for a break. We'll come back and see how it all shakes out after this. And Gostkowski's kick is good. And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they manage the clock exactly right.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they thought they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
Back to throw. Flush to his right. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down. The Chiefs will try and get to the line quickly.
Well, the defensive guys won't be real happy because there won't be a sack on this play because he did get back to the line of scrimmage. But what a job they did overall. Hemmed him in and gave him nowhere to go with the football.
Got a sense about it.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. 1 yard, the official pickup there, so it's going to set up 3rd and 9. Back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will.
Wow.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew the flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post.
Right there.
Because officials always tell
He ain't
you,
got
I
nothing
don't
but a
want to
shotgun,
throw the
though.
flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
The penalty moves him into the red zone here on 1st and 10.
Well, Sensabaugh still up. I need to come and see.
He's back to throw. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Mahomes used to moving quickly in college, trying to get his guys to the line. I tell you, it has not been his best day throwing the football. He really needs to piece something together here.
All will be forgiven if he leads them into the end zone.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal.
Black 58 rail! Black 58 rail! Ace! Ace!
They'll try to run with Hines. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow. Wow. How many people are watching this one right here who gave up? Because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
Yeah, what looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one, because you and I, we're not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. One possession game, time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12.
Detroit! Detroit! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir, able to turn that into a positive gain. The Redskins on 3rd down. They're struggling. 0 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. What a great sequence by this defense so far. They've given him nowhere to go with the football.
And they just have to make it stand up one more time because it appears that they've got their number. Can they not have a slip up here and allow the touchdown?
Down 4 late. Got to go for it here on 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. Now they do indeed get the timeout, so all is not lost. They'll have a chance for one final heave to the end zone. This quarterback now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Well, we saw a close game that kept us on the edge of our seats down to that final whistle. And right before that final whistle, defense with one last exclamation mark there, getting the sack to end it.
I love how you phrased it because we were waiting to see what would happen. Obviously, we thought something would happen down
here. And they'll get to stay put for a few days as they'll host the Baltimore Ravens next week. Meanwhile, for the Redskins, we'll see how this affects their playoff standing as they